and welcome to the final episode of International Indulgences. Today we'll be talking with every single one of my guests that I've had on the show so far, and what is sort of a mega uber podcast. I'm your host, Chloe Russo. My favorite part about this podcast is learning where my friends are from and a little bit about their cultures. So I'll be talking about my culture and what it's like being an Italian American.
I'm Venezuelan, born and raised, and I lived there until I was 16. So I have a pretty good understanding of their culture, and Venezuelan food is kind of the best. So
My name is Yusuf Nuruddin. I'm from Lebanon, but I was born and raised in Kuwait.
I'm Luis. I'm 20. I'm from northern Spain. Born there, not raised there. However, I was raised here in the good old U.S. of A.
My name is Aaron Pressure. I'm from Waynesboro, North Carolina.
Out of the 5 interviews and podcasts that I've made, 3 of them end up talking about cheese at some point. And it's interesting to see how many people across different cultures love cheese. Mascarpone and ricotta cheese inside of a giant pasta shell. It's just so good, especially when you bake it, when you put some cheese on top, and by some, I mean a lot of cheese. Because who doesn't love cheese? It sounds like you love cheese.
I do very much love cheese, which is not good.
I also love cheese. I spent the majority of episode 1 talking about my love for cheese.
Yeah, no, and a lot of the things that we eat that are particular from Venezuela, they almost always have cheese, because on the interior of the country, there's a lot of dairy farms, like a lot of dairy farms, and I don't know, it's kind of it's honestly it becomes a meme so far that because the Venezuelan cheeses, they're fresh white cheeses, and it's kind of a meme in the country of the process of making them, which is kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but they're delicious and they're great. And like a lot of the stuff that we make that is um, just national foods of ours, they have cheese. So I'm not complaining.
However, the fancy cheeses they had with the crackers are really good though. Like really good. Like that's some Gouda cheese, and that was like, that was hitting. Like that was hitting pretty hard.
I love like the general consensus like across the board with people who aren't vegan love cheese. I've never met somebody that didn't love cheese.
Like how could you not love cheese though? Like I get it if it goes against your like eating beliefs and such, and it's fine, whatever. But you gotta admit, like cheese is like super good. Like it's like one of the best things. Like there's so much variety. You can almost pair it up with everything. Like what is there not to enjoy? There's sweet. There's the sweet kind. There's the salty kind. There's there's the kind that smells horribly but still tastes really good. Like there's the clumpy kind that kind of like falls apart. I think I forgot I think it's called feta cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, feta cheese. Yeah. Or there's the one that's like really hard to like slice through, and the pieces are like very firm, so it's like you get like a different texture. Like there's just so much variety in cheese.
What's your favorite
Like
type of cheese?
it's definitely a three-way tie between monster cheese, provolone, and really like Swiss cheese.
My favorite question to ask out of the entire podcast series was definitely what people's favorite foods are. Because somebody's favorite food says a lot about who they are and where they come from. Being that I'm Italian, I love pasta. But I gotta say, my favorite pasta of all time is very American, in the sense that stuffed shells really isn't that popular of a dish in Italy.
So I actually have two. Like it's usually they're kind of breakfast foods, I guess. One of them they're called tequeños, which is sort of they're a fried dough sort of like pocket, I guess, and then you put a particular kind of cheese inside, and then when you fry it, the cheese melts and it's delicious, and then you put like like a flour, a sort of flour on the outside after they're fried, and they're delicious. They're amazing. It's like whenever I eat Venezuelan food, that's almost usually always what I eat. And then the other one, which is also kind of a breakfast slash dinner food, they're called cachapas, which is a corn dough sort of like tortilla, and then you kind of like cook that in a pan with butter, and then you put another weird cheese that we have because we have a lot of those on the inside, and then you fold it, and then you put a bunch of more cheese on top, and it's amazing, delicious.
So
My favorite food is Lebanese grill style. In particular, shish tawul. Chicken cubes put on a skewer and like it's marinated in like olive oil, lemon, and parsley, and it's just put on like on a grill and allowed to cook.
Well, strawberries are an easy one, but fried chicken is probably my favorite as of late.
yeah, they have really good fried chicken up there. They don't mess around. Do you have like a favorite place to go get fried chicken?
Well, I mean, my favorite restaurant is Bojangles, but usually I just eat whatever's around.
Thank you so much for tuning in with me for the past semester. It's been a pleasure. Have a good one. Eat something tasty.